Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. And we're starting off with a brawl backstage between two men we saw last week.
We saw this
Or not
weekend.
last week, I'm sorry.
Vengeance. And Vengeance just this past pay-per-view. McIntyre's been showing a more sadistic, psychotic side of him. And, just for this blatant outright attack on John Morrison. But Morrison's not one to punk out.
Morrison is beating that ass.
He's not one to punk out and one to very much defend himself. McIntyre's been having a few screws loose, though.
Morrison has a lot of experience in a hardcore setting, a ruleless setting. This is a man who, come on, Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground, I think he's got a lot of area to use his legs, to use that Eddie Tekken fighting style. Oh,
smack that cat. Hey, guys, we're gonna have to fight a cat in the studio in a minute. But oh Jesus, McIntyre.
Oh, just clubbing blows.
Fighting with every ounce of his being.
Fight back with those kicks.
I don't think Morrison can hit either of his finishers.
Does he not have the Moonlight Drop?
That's a signature.
He's got to have some. They have ringside finishers.
I'm sure he's got something.
Yeah, he's got to have something.
It's not gonna be like one of his main.
It'd probably be like a Spanish Fly or something.
Oh, probably. You know what would be sick if you could set it up? Spanish Fly off of the thing there through the table. Yes.
So cool.
Like that I would go insane.
I hope in another WWE they bring back the creative story as part of universe mode.
Just bring it back in general. It would make us so much better. Like,
if we were doing this during WWE 12, man, dialogue options,
right?
Branching stories. Oh.
Dude, we wouldn't even have to do it like as that. We would just be able to get cutscenes, and that's the biggest part. Like that's
interview segments.
You know how hard it is for me to edit together the fucking like the Ray Dom story so far has been so hard.
Oh my god. Morrison cracking McIntyre in the face.
Jesus. Oh, I thought he was about to hit him again.
More.
He's not unconscious. Like, he's not knocked out, though. This is still going.
Like I said,
power bomb.
Like I said, we've been seeing more of a psychotic side of Drew lately.
Shades of Jack Swagger there. You know what? That's a name I want. That I don't mind seeing in AEW that much because he doesn't like he's used sporadically, which works.
He's one that I wouldn't mind coming back to WWE. Oh, the leg sweep into the leg drop. Oh, Morrison
going for that break dance.
You can be looking for that Moonlight drop. Oh, he picked up the chair. Oh, cracking Drew open. Oh,
kick.
Held him off.
Whoa!
Cornelius.
That was awesome. Now climb the ladder and jump from there.
Now do the thing, John.
There are so many things that I'm like, man, that'd be really sick if they could do that in the game. Like, imagine he goes up there and he hits the Starship Pain from the ledge.
He just like spins.
Even his selling is a breakdance move.
I thought he was trying to sweep his leg again. Oh, Drew.
Ooh. That he bounced on that concrete.
So many chairs.
Yeah, look how warped they are.
Guys, we rent these from the stadium.
He's trying to, Drew's just trying to help me out, make sure that like you guys are on the same level as I am money wise.
Drew rolling out.
Big jeez, through the chair.
The way the chair spun.
God, this game so much better than 20.
Hands down. I can compare it to 20, 10 out of 10.
I would put it as good as 19.
So far, it's top 5.
Purely because 19, I could choose cutscenes. It made it so much easier.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Future shock.
What? Claymore. He's still not won.
Drew is bleeding at the face. This man
he looks
is
like a badass.
Scottish psychopath. Trying to take out those legs. Said you want to jump around? Hard to jump with a broken.
Oh God.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny's saying, yeah, fucking try me.
Coming back with the calf kick. I mean,
they're really close to the.
Oh, that is a beautiful move.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one of them get onto the
middle
boxes there.
I didn't know you could get on. Oh, another one.
Whoa,
that's got to be a signature.
It's cool. Sweeps the leg with it too. That's sick.
I like how he sweeps the leg and then follows up with just the singular handstand, like leg drop.
It's so cool. John Morrison is awesome.
I hate that they dropped him out in the one hard though. I feel like they dropped him out.
I'm okay with it purely because of who it was
Ito.
against. Maki Ito, I'm fine with.
No,
I think that they should have put somebody. I think she's okay. Entrance. I think she's okay. So did Jillian.
No, we are not going to compare Maki Ito to Jillian Hall.
That is the example you just used. You should be able to throw your opponent through that window.
Oh
no! There we go. It's like three. It took 3 claymores.
Claymore country.
We are
here
right into it
in this match. I mean, we're still trying to clean up what happened in the back from Morrison McIntyre. I mean,
entrances were made during that brawl.
I mean, like I said, that's a targeting. Like,
yeah, that's so sick.
He just finds a way to find you with that kick. But we got Keith Lee, versus Ricochet, our first official normal match.
He beat Will Ospreay with that move.
And I mean, Ricochet. These are also 2 men that have looked to try to claw their way up for some gold, and haven't been able to find too much luck here. Looking to try to build some momentum.
Hey, oh my God. I mean, hey, they're gonna need the momentum, all the momentum they can get. It's are you willing to announce the main event?
Oh, the main event for tonight, it's actually going to be a grudge match from Vengeance Day. It's going to be Randy Orton versus Sheamus.
My lord.
After Sheamus cashed in at Vengeance to cost Randy Orton, turning it into a triple threat match between Randy Orton, King Woods, and Sheamus. King Woods comes out with the victory. Sheamus is now out of a Money in the Bank briefcase. Orton's out of a title.
Yeah.
These 2 are going to implode. And ladies and gentlemen, this is no holds barred.
The exciting part, I mean, we can, I think, safely discuss, Orton does have a rematch clause.
All champions do have rematch clauses here on SmackDown after losses.
As they should.
I mean, Carmelo had his too after beating Roman to prove that he earned it, prove that he deserved it. Went out and lost, but Orton's gonna be. He has King Woods in his eyes, but Sheamus is also a little bit upset. I mean, his heights didn't go as clear as he wanted it.
Like a Ricochet really taking it to Keith Lee here. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Ricochet's still Intercontinental Champion in real life, right?
Yes.
See, I forget this because what have they done with him other than feud with Jinder?
He before Mania went against Los Lotharios.
I do remember that. He had like a.
And he defended it against Mahal, Zayn before Mania too.
That guy that's
Los
with
Lotharios,
Mahal.
Shanky.
Yeah.
And Los Lotharios. I think those are the only ones he did against. That's because I don't think, he's Intercontinental Champ because I don't think they see anybody else that could be Intercontinental Champ.
Which is crazy because you got Mustafa Ali.
Exactly. I mean, with this brand split ending though, that's going to open up the mid card so much.
You say that, but remember how it was before?
I mean, it was before.
Oh my God!
That was Ricochet just showing how smooth he is.
It just kept going. I was waiting. I was like, "When's this move done?"
Oh,
who?
That was John Morrison's theme.
Maybe he was supposed to be in the match. I don't know.
Somebody back there in the booth is getting crazy. I mean,
maybe they're still fighting and Drew threw him into the soundboard.
Well, I mean, Morrison versus McIntyre was supposed to be our first normal match, but McIntyre decided to take it to the back. So,
Fair enough.
Production's still catching up.
I don't blame him. And Keith Lee really just doing work here. This is impressive. BBC.
That big bang.
Oh, kick out. I like that they turned it into a signature in this game.
What?
The Big Bang. No, it's a signature for Lee. His finisher is the Spirit Bomb.
I like it the other way around.
Well, he did the Spirit... Towards the end, he did the Spirit Bomb more often. Well, he is...
That's because they didn't want to say BBC on WWE TV.
Then why did they name it that?
He named it that.
He doesn't call it that in AEW.
I mean, he does. Excalibur's called it the Big Bang Catastrophe. They just don't say BBC. He's the only one that purposely said BBC.
That's
but
funny.
They call it the Big Bang Catastrophe.
They didn't like. That's what I mean. He never used it. They didn't have to call it the BBC in WWE. They could have called it Big Bang Catastrophe.
They did like a couple times, but it's just.
But he almost. Oh, what?
Spirit Bomb is just easy.
No. Oh.
Bicycle kick.
Oh my God! Ricochet going to the top rope.
Oh, knees to the back.
The amount of velocity he would have had going whenever he hit those knees. That's moment of silence for Ricochet.
And WWE likes power bombs too.
That's fair.
And I think like.
Oh my God!
Michinoku.
Oh. The strength of Ricochet there.
And I'd be surprised if they wouldn't want him using it as
630.
I'd be surprised they wouldn't want him using it as much as Goldberg using the jackhammer. 2. Oh. Because, I mean, the BBC is essentially like another jackhammer. Oh,
that's
top
true.
rope moonsault.
I love seeing Riddle do the jackhammer. Everyone does the jackhammer better than Goldberg, and it's funny. Like,
I feel like in his prime, he did it great. I feel like now, yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah. He was dangerous with his spear when he was younger, too, though.
Yeah, it's because he played football.
Yeah, he was literally just running people over. Jericho was the first person to lift his legs when he got hit with it, and it made it look like $1 million. Another. That's got to be it, right?
Oh,
what?
Another moonsault. Ricochet,
oh my God, it's Shooting Star.
Ricochet's in love with flying at the moment. He's moonwalking in the corner.
He's just distracted. Now imagine this is how the match ends.
Oh my.
Ricochet, springboard lion salt from the top rope. My God. He is putting in the work on. He's going back to the top. Another 630. Oh my God.
I mean, if we add all these up.
What did he do?
Ricochet's the Phoenix Splash. Ricochet's doing everything. He's like, I have to keep this man down.
That's what I wanted to see. Now imagine if
The
Ricochet.
Oh, cutter.
He just got kicked out before a 1 count.
Oh, another flip feint. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a flip DDT, and I
thought he was too.
My mind was gonna break. Oh,
see,
oh,
I was gonna say if he turned that into the BBC, that would have been insane.
I think there are some carries you can do that.
Yeah, you can do it from any of them because he transitions into it. Oh my God, Keith, buddy.
Which it sucks for those because it
like
doesn't give you a reversal window.
Yeah, I know. BBC.
A Big Bang Catastrophe.
1,
2,
3. Didn't even need a Spirit Bomb. Ricochet hit 3 630s and instead of pinning got beat. That's why he's not in championship contention. Okay?
I mean, we've seen Keith Lee. I mean, after the little spat him and Woods had going back and forth, and then losing to Woods, Keith, it's getting kind of scary on SmackDown. A lot of these giants are starting to show a big mean streak.
I can't believe 3 freaking 630s. My God.
And ladies and gentlemen, here we are taking it to the women's side of things. We got Lacey Evans, that sassy Southern belle. Boom. Let's not forget, she and Asuka competed first for the women's title that we have now.
In
And
a cage
Lacey,
match.
after her very blonde moment in the steel cage, she's now taking on Miss Money in the Bank, the Joshi Judas, Io Shirai.
Honestly, she looks good with that title, or with that Money in the Bank. She'll look even better with that title.
I mean, yeah, I mean, she's definitely held on to it because we saw what happened with Sheamus, Woods, and Orton. Definitely a lesson to be taken with Io.
See, we see that Asuka got screwed at money at Vengeance, man.
Vengeance Day.
I got Io going to the top already. Elbow drop, shades of Kairi Sane. My God, what a match these two could have, are gonna have.
I mean, basically, we got the high fly antics of Io, and then we got a Laser. I mean, strong woman. I mean, underestimatedly, that woman's right. Sing you to sleep.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh my God, Lacey working the arm of Io Shirai. I can't believe Sheamus showed up like that, man. Like, I'm still in awe. I just glanced at the match card and saw that Orton and Woods, and then Sheamus written in after the fact.
Oh yeah, Sheamus surprise.
That was awesome. Like, Lacey going to the top, gonna go for a moonsault over. She hit it.
Lacey showing that she's been doing some parachute.
My God.
Two.
Oh my God. Imagine Io Shirai losing.
Do those say voodoo O's?
They do. Because that's the Halloween one.
That's actually cool. I never noticed. That's actually a cool little bit of detail. All the t-shirts aren't the same, and some of them are actually like throwback t-shirts. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, so at least for Raw, because you could choose Attitude Era, PG Era, all that. I chose General, so we'll get crowd members that are wearing Attitude Era shirts.
A little bit of everyone.
Everyone, because I think it would be. I think you should be able to create a crowd shirt.
Or create certain signs to be held up, like, every so often, like in the back.
Yeah, you used to be able to do that. You used to be able to make custom signs.
When was that ever a slogan, though?
I don't think it ever was.
For good reason.
They make such weird logos. Like, the signs are so weird. They always have been.
Oh.
Dude Buster. Did you hear what Nikita Lyons wants to name her finisher? It rhymes with Glam Slam. And they're not allowed to say it on WWE television. Clam Slam.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
But obviously, just given the attention that she's got, she's going to be one of the highest people in NXT 2.0.
Oh, without a doubt.
But also, like, just given, like, she's actually, like, trained up in some stuff. Like, she can actually, like...
She seems, like, I've seen very little of her matches, but she actually seems like she's pretty
She used to wrestle in, WoW.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's so young, though.
She used to be in WoW. I think her name in WoW was, like, Faith or something like that. She had, like, another, like, very, like, Tiffany Stratton.
I didn't even know WoW was... Moonsault!
Yeah, Tessa Blanchard.
Well, I didn't know that they were, like, actively around. Because I know AJ Lee does stuff with them. She commentates for them.
I think... No. I think she's not the only person to come over from WoW.
Tessa Blanchard's apparently gone from WoW.
Oh, yeah. Like, Tessa Blanchard...
She had backstage issues with him. Which is interesting, because... Tessa Blanchard and backstage issues go perfectly together. But yeah, speaking of AJ Lee, did you see how fucking shredded she is? She posted a picture on Instagram.
I want to see her wrestle.
She's my favorite women's wrestler of all time. Like, obviously I love Tegan Knox. She's probably my favorite current women's wrestler. AJ is my favorite of all time. That's the first time I ever got actually, like, super interested in women's wrestling. was AJ Lee. And it was the
those knees of all time.
That's
because whenever it's like moonsault 1, 2, 3.
Yo.
Miss Money in the Bank getting the job done.
Miss Money in the Bank gonna hold the title and the Money in the Bank.
I mean, it's looking like that.
Wow.
EO ready for Asuka?
Yeah, I'm just saying, she doesn't have to be a surprise cash-in.
EO chooses the time and the place. I mean, she's got a whole year. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with your main event of the evening. We got some the tension in the air of this this auditorium. As soon as Randy's music hit, you could slice it with a knife, a dull knife at that.
Oh, without a doubt, the Viper, the former world heavyweight champion, the 15-time now?
15-time WWE champion. And all that, Randy Orton blames on his opponent, the former Money in the Bank winner, Sheamus.
I mean, he should. Randy didn't get pinned.
Sheamus cashed in, and he was looking for another heist of the century. I didn't know Orton had a rose on his arm like that. That's crazy. I knew. He had a rose.
Yeah. They don't have all of Orton's
these
tattoos.
8K cameras that we got here at SmackDown.
It bothers me that they don't have all of Orton's tattoos.
What do you mean all of them?
Some of his are missing because of copyright with the, like, it's generic. They put some generic ones in there.
Oh.
Because of copyright issues. Which is a shame.
A lot of skulls. That's probably why that rose is there. I was like, I ain't never seen Orton with a rose.
I think Orton has a rose. I'm like looking to see.
It'd have to be like modern Orton.
Well, yeah. This is modern Orton.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, like, I saw a couple of them, and it was just like when he had the little band.
And he gets the rose.
Oh.
As far as the last time he held the WWE title.
Oh, yes, that was weird. A couple years ago. But then again, it's going against the Irish psychopaths.
I think if anyone should win the 16th world title, or I mean, should break the record, should be 17th, it should be Orton.
I mean, yeah.
And here's how I would do it. Get Orton to 16. However you got to do. He's at 14, 2 more title reigns. It's not that hard. It's really not. Have something happen, they vacate the title. Tournament. Culminates at SummerSlam. Because that's where Randy won the first championship he ever won. The first world title. Randy Orton versus John Cena. In the main event of SummerSlam.
Oh yeah,
the winner breaks the record. And then have Orton go over because he deserves it. But
you also have to have Ric Flair there to hand off the title. It's ceremony. If you're gonna build it as like one of these people are gonna break the record, then having the person there that set it in the first place,
yeah,
a little bit of good acknowledgement of just like,
yeah, hey, these guys are better than me.
Yeah, just a nice little handoff to have Ric Flair there, like with the old like.
I think Flair actually considers himself the greatest wrestler of all time, though.
He's Ric Flair, of course he does.
He's not the greatest wrestler, not even close. Hulk Hogan also called Ric Flair the greatest wrestler of all time.
Because back in the 80s, like a night,
he said Flair's the greatest. Hogan called himself the second greatest, and they said Stone Cold is number 3.
I wonder if he would have said Rock was 4. What if he would have?
No, that's maybe Cena.
Cena or Rock. Because
who's your all-time top 5? You don't no specific order, just like a top.
No specific order. Okay, so when it goes top 5, I'm in my head. I bring in the criteria of just like in-ring ability.
Yeah.
Promo.
Yes.
And gimmick work. Like
I agree with that.
How well that they like their gimmick, and then another one that I bring in like is kind of like an X factor is influence. I feel like influence carries you a lot.
See, I don't think influence should determine a top 5 for the best wrestlers of all time. I think that is like its own separate thing. Because like influential, Hogan's probably the most influential wrestler of all time. For at least America.
Yeah, because I mean,
Bruno might be.
Bruno might be, but Bruno's so far back that to count him it's a weird basket.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's so far. I mean, he was literally the first untouchable.
Oh,
ooh, Irish cross.
So who's your top 5? I guess it's just 5 favorite wrestlers basically of all time.
These are still my top 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2.
Okay. Imagine.
So, Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
The Undertaker.
Understandable.
Stone Cold.
Okay.
Triple H.
Okay.
And Randy Orton.
I like that. That's a good list. It's not my list. In fact, one person out of that list is in my top 5, and that's it.
See, that's the.
And that's the thing, though. But that's because you have what your wrestling, what you enjoy, and then what mine is. Because
Randy Orton's the only person active that I'm like, yeah, you could Randy Orton quit today, and I still consider him like top 5.
The disrespect to AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is great and he's good, but I feel like if you're telling me, hey, do you want to watch this AJ Styles match or do you want to watch this Randy Orton match? I'm picking the Randy Orton.
I'm picking the Styles every time.
I'm picking the Randy.
Every time.
Oh, because like Randy
Styles versus Orton though, that match was fucking amazing.
Because that's when you have greatness plus greatness, you're gonna get greatness.
Well, you say that, but Edge and Styles is not.
Edge and Styles.
They don't have chemistry. It's crazy.
Once we get to like the final like in-ring match, it'll be.
I'm sure it'll be a banger. I thought it was a very serviceable match. I thought it was I thought it was a good match, but not a great match. I expected great.
Because I don't think it's gonna be the slow burner. Like the big blow off is gonna be
this fucking just insane balls to the wall. Give me New Japan AJ Styles.
Because they're not gonna blow. They're gonna have this 3v3 that the faces are gonna win, and then it's probably gonna spur another Edge versus.
Give me SummerSlam. Oh, no, because I don't think it should go that long.
It
could go down.
SummerSlam is gonna be like their 3v3. Oh, bro kick.
Yeah. I don't think SummerSlam should be the 3v3.
2.
Oh. I don't think SummerSlam should be the 3v3. I think the 3v3 should be the show before SummerSlam. SummerSlam, each member, Balor should fight Priest.
Yeah.
Liv should fight Rhea, and then AJ should fight Edge. That'd be a thing.
It's gonna be SummerSlam, and the faces are gonna go over, and it's gonna be Liv that beats Rhea.
It should be. I don't think that should be a SummerSlam match. AJ Styles should not be in a tag team match at SummerSlam. Edge shouldn't either.
They shouldn't.
But they probably will.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh,
is it? His hands in the rope.
His hands under the rope. Like he's
that's
outside.
That is as much a rope break as possible. So my top 5, for me personally, AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels.
Well, we found the one.
Yes, that is the one. Because I'm also like counting
Sami Zayn.
I'm counting their work in Japan. I'm counting their work in Mexico. I'm like all this stuff. This is going to be the most controversial pick of my top 5. Chavo Guerrero. I think Chavo is the most underrated wrestler of all time. The ref is doing nothing. Oh, it's no hold bars. It's no Luba kick. Oh my God, Sami Zayn.
Just how Orton's body is just like contorted.
Orton's injured.
What is your superstars putting on? What did he put at the bottom of his shoe?
Don't worry about it.
Obviously, just hit Randy Orton.
Don't worry about it. Listen,
it was
all I can say is that Sheamus is helping to fund Raw this week.
It was a loaded boot assault. That.
My God.
Oh, choke bomb.
Okay, so I put Chavo in my top 5.
Yeah, you said AJ, Shawn, and Chavo.
Because of his work in Lucha Underground.
Chavo was great in Lucha Underground. That I cannot deny.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, top 10 in my I'll fight tooth and nail for
and then Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
And here's my first ever wrestling show. So my first ever moment I saw wrestling was I was over at my cousin's house. I just moved to Illinois, and it was Shane getting his balls electrocuted by Kane. That was the first wrestling thing I ever saw. My cousin gave me a VHS copy of Unforgiven 2001. The main event of that show was Kurt Angle finally winning the World Championship from the heel Stone Cold Steve Austin, because it was the invasion angle. Yeah, it had some great matches.
Back and forth, like, oh my, that invasion angle. Wrestling with a Great does a great video on the invasion.
Unforgiven 2001 was a great show. Ended with Kurt Angle and getting the win. But it also had Rob Van Dam versus Chris Jericho for the hardcore title. Edge versus Christian for the, I believe, Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
Or the European title, one of those.
Because it took place after Edge had won whatever.
King of the Ring.
Yeah. He won King of the Ring. And then
Christian turned on him and hit him with the trophy.
Yeah, because Christian was running around with the trophy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a great show. But I'm literally pulling up the match card now because it also started with an incredible elimination tag team match. And that's how I got introduced to the Hardys. So, Perry Saturn versus Raven. The way that feud was built was Raven had Terry with him, Terry Runnels.
Yeah.
They shredded Moppy, which was Perry Saturn's girlfriend.
After he got dumped on the head.
Yes. And then the tag team match, Fatal 4-Way Elimination, the Dudley Boys versus Spike Dudley and the Big Show versus Lance Storm and the Hurricane versus the Hardy Boys. And the Dudley Boys ended up winning. But the final two teams were the Hardys and the Dudleys. And it's a... My God. Jeff took a crazy hit. But you also had Katie the Undertaker versus Chronic.
Oh.
And The Rock versus Booker T and Shane McMahon. And Tajiri versus Rhino.
Tajiri was also one of my favorites. I'd fight tooth and nail for Tajiri.
He's super good. But hey, we'll see you guys on Raw.